Ladies and gentlemen, I'm get rid of that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragon Age. The Misfits are in for another interesting evening, and let's see what obstacles we can throw on their way to the Nomad Kashkais. Thank you very much. Okay, so episode 57 tonight. More adventures on your journeys to the Kashkai. And by the apostate pillars, you found dead merchants, possibly Dalish, perhaps camping out on their way to the camp at Denerim. You find a purchase receipt on a Dalish man for a woman named Carmen, with a K, possible slave in the Denerim alienage, as well as the carcass of a Darkspawn abomination. Following the main trade route, stumbling on a small village on the outskirts of the Kashkai, homelands, you see dead bodies all over the village before you are ambushed by different Darkspawn, animal abominations, as well as a Darkspawn that can cast spells. Defeating your enemies, you search the village for survivors. You found a man and a child hidden upstairs in one of the cottages. Unfortunately, the man's blood had been poisoned by the Darkspawn and did not survive. You are now in possession of a young human baby, heading forward to Dragos' home village. And I believe that was where we finished up last week.
Yes.
Got to think about childcare now.
I'll go handle that one.
How you doing there, Ander?
Not that bad.
Good.
Had a good rest, even with the kid crying.
Yeah. Well, you just remember to keep feeding and yeah, keep pooping, I guess. The kid, that is, not yourself. But you can keep pooping. I mean, there's no law against you pooping or not pooping. Just a lot of poop. Yeah.
So you guys,
I understand.
Drago made you aware last week that you guys were approximately 6 hours march away from his home village.
6 hours. All right.
6 hours, 6 miles. 6 miles.
6 miles. All right. That's not too far. Well, I guess we could just head. Excuse me. We could just head off then. Get to Kashkai or Dragos village as soon as possible. Get shelter for the baby, and yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes, I think so.
Cool. So it's morning. You had a fairly rough night for those that slept outside the the hut, but you woken up fairly refreshed, or refreshed enough. Oh, excuse me. Refreshed enough to head on your way.
Okay.
Of course, it would be Eustace.
I thought it was Lord Farquaad.
No, it was called Eustace after his father.
Yes.
Okay.
So
They
and
got back from
obviously, we now realize the baby is a boy. I'm pretty sure that can't be a Eustace girl. Or can that?
It was always a boy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because he said, look after my son.
Yes. Cool.
So yes, the weather's fairly tame. As you look south, you could see that the dark storm, thunder and lightning crackling away. The storm doesn't seem to have picked up any pace heading north at this point. And just wait for Bob to join in. Or when he's ready. Yeah, the storm to the south hasn't picked up any pace to this point, but you can see that it's still there and it's growing more fierce in the distance. As you continue to make your way along the trade route, still seeing various carts tents, breakages along your way, up to you whether you choose to stop or not. But mostly ruined carriages, tents with holes in, rips. Everybody that had attempted to travel this route, at this point, looks to have been ambushed by various creatures, abominations, Darkspawn-esque items. Looking off into the distance after about 4 hours walking, you see the outskirts of Drago's home village, or what Drago recognizes as his home village.
So this is home, and I hope that things have not changed too much, because what we have encountered so far does not fill me with a lot of hope, but hopefully my people are still okay.
Fingers crossed.
Must be nice to see your home again.
I have mixed feelings, but yes, I suppose. It's been a long time.
How long has it been since you left?
It feels like it's been about a year and a half.
That's
Or
about how
50
long we've been playing this. Amazing.
Yeah.
Funny that.
Yeah, exactly.
In real time, it's only about 28 days. God, how does it take 18 months to play 28 days worth of D&D? That's
Wow.
crazy. But yes, as you start to approach, you can hear that there are voices in the village, various local animals. You can see that the animals in the surrounding field. What would Drago's home village be working? What animals would Drago's home village be sourcing from? So we had cows. We had cows in the last village. What would Drago's village have?
I'd imagine.
I'm shutting down the session.
Do it.
They're worshipped by my people, you know. They're probably a lot of the same sorts of things that most villages would have. So like cows, goats, sheep, but I'm going to say they're kind of more like the buffed up versions of animals. So like more rams than actual sheep. The goats with the metal horns, you know, rather than just the kind of small sticky out ones. Maybe even a few of those... What are those cows that are in? I think they're in Scotland. They've got like the really big, long, shaggy coats.
Mhm.
Yeah, those
Long
kinds
horns.
of cows. So yeah, those kinds of animals probably.
Fair enough.
A Highland queue.
A Highland queue. So as in, that's where Angus beef comes from. So as you walk past all the fields with the various animals, no carcasses to be seen. No, the animals themselves seem to be well kept. Yeah, it doesn't look like this has been under any major attacks.
Yeah, everything looks good so far. So I think we go a little bit further and see what we can find.
So stepping into the village, this slightly more grand village than the village you went to before. The cottages are just that little bit bigger and that little bit nicer. Each cottage has got its own outhouse. Each cottage has got its own, let's call them balconies, verandas. That's a posh word. Each cottage has got its own veranda, but there's one mansion-like cottage sitting at the end of the main square. It's a wood-built cottage. It's been built out of logs. You know, this has got a large veranda, 4 posts holding it up, big double doors at the front, a barn built onto the side. Drago recognizes this as home.
So that is where Mummy and Daddy live. So perhaps we should go and knock and see if they can shed some light on what's been going on outside the village.
Get him to put your kettle on, you know.
Sure.
Let's not throw our weight around. We're in someone else's home.
Well, you don't want to cup of tea?
If they offer, yes, but I'm not going to demand it.
Well, you know, you always put the kettle on when you have company over. It's first thing you ask.
Well, we certainly need some lukewarm milk for the little one. But that's a mighty fine crib you got there, Drago, or that your family have. Mighty fine.
Well, father is the village elder, so yes, only the best for him.
Oh.
As you start to walk down the main stretch, the crowds all start to stop and look and stare.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Stand, rise.
As
Don't
one,
worry
as
about
one-
him, he's just drunk.
as one of the
He's
voices,
just a dwarf.
as one of the voices off to the side, with a sort of high pitched Eastern European accent, he says, "Ah, Drago, Drago, is that you, Drago?"
I just go like this.
Cole
Seems like
looks
you're quite
embarrassed for
famous here.
It's the just another well-built, hefty type human sort of walks out. Not necessarily as big as Drago, but close. Similar tattoos, except he's cut himself a proper mohawk in other than being bald. And he goes, "It's Drago, it's you." He said, "I knew it'd be you. What is this long wavy hair you have on your head? This is new for you. You're looking very pretty."
But don't use that word around here, my friend, please. This is a very masculine lock of hair, and it may only be temporary. We have to see. But yes, it's a new thing that I've been forced upon. So, yes. Anyway, how are you? You?
You can name me. Name me. You know these people. Name me.
Okay. How are you? Fuck.
Oh, it's things.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, buck, is it?
Fuck,
Oh, right.
it's fine. Yes, my name is Fuck.
Oh.
Of course.
No, sorry. I mispronounced. It's Fook.
Fuck.
Fook.
This is good. No, every time we go to the pub, people say, "Hey, how about the fuck?" And they always come to my house.
He's changed his accent now. He's called Fook.
What is? He's very high. Leave me alone. He's drunk. But yes, it's so good to see you. You've been gone for such long time. You're looking very pretty. But I got to say, are you here to see parents? You want to see mommy and puppy?
Yes. The quest I've been on has been somewhat interrupted by something larger that we've had to deal with, me and my colleagues here. So I have taken a break from the quest and come back to seek advice and help from Mummy and Daddy. So yes, we're going to see them now.
But I give you a little bit of advice, little bit. Father is in his normal place, you know where father is, He's sitting in the place with the serving the, Very good. But I not do this. Your father give you news about your mother. He's Gretel is yes, father give you news. It's not for me to do.
Well, what is it? Is mother okay? What's happened?
It's I did Draken would tell you. It was for Draken. It's not for me.
Oh, Fook, you cannot just do this to me. You cannot just say, "Oh, it's about your mother." But no, your daddy will tell you, and then just leave me.
It's not for me to tell you. Come. I take you to father. Come.
Oh, okay, quickly, let us go, quick.
Heading to the local tavern, where father is drowning his sorrows. He literally Fook throws the doors open, just screams, "Drago is home!"
What a welcome party.
And you get like 3 people going like, "Yeah."
I'm kind
I'll
of a
retract my
big deal.
The tavern itself is not very busy. What you see in there, as you walk in, you see a very disheveled bunch of warriors dressed in very similar attire to Drago, but you could see that they're cuts and bruises and arms in slings, and they've been truly beaten. But sitting at the bar, holding one of the largest steams of ale that you could possibly find, huge furry shoulder pads running down to a long fur cape, obviously been cut off of one of these Angus cows. Huge arms, size of my thigh, just resting on the bar. And as he looks up and he goes, Drago, it's good to see you, my son.
And the same for you, father. Fook, he told me something.
He's a fool. Yes, what is this now? He's got to change devices. Fuck you. Yes.
No, Fook has told me something that only you can tell me about mother. What has happened?
He's not the way I wanted you to come home to this, my son. I'm a very proud man, but I must. It is admit your mother has been taken.
What do you mean taken? Where has she gone? Who has her?
Your mother was visiting the outskirts in villages, getting ready for harvest days, but the attack came too soon. We're not able to get there in time. Your mother, along with a large collection of women, was taken. We found the local nest, but the brood mother is giving birth to abominations, creepy, disgusting creatures that we are unable to. We can't fight them. Not with us. We need more powers, more peoples. I'm not one to admit this, but I am not strong enough of a man.
For flavor, Drago turns away for a moment and just kind of paces a couple of steps away, and hands on his hips, just kind of looks up at the ceiling of the tavern, and he turns back towards his father and slams his hands on the table. And I'm not going to shout because I've got a kid to sleep, but he shouts at him and he says, "You are not the man I once knew. If mother was taken, why have you not done more to save her? Forget how powerful these fucking things are. You would not hesitate to go and save one single person in this village, and you won't even go and save your own wife. Put caution to the wind. Get every able-bodied man in this village to go down there and cut that fucker's head off, and we will follow you. Do it, or you are not the man I once knew when I left here."
This man turns and stands off of his stool, leading the stein on the bar. Now, Drago has been a big guy, but this man stands maybe 6'10", 6'11" off of the floor, shoulders as wide as a Pontiac. That's a big car, by the way. And he stands there, looks down at his son, and goes, "What is this on your head?"
That is not the point, okay? We're not talking about me. We're talking about you, and we're talking about mother.
You're telling me you want me to get all the able men ready to go? What you see in here is only able men left. All the rest of them. What you don't see here already gone to encampment, ready to fight fucking blighted dinner. We sent too many people too quickly. Left ourselves shorter people, even though we're very tall, we left ourselves shorter people. Your mother, unfortunately, taken with a selection of other women from outskirting villages.
May I interrupt this family if we are able, because I know Drago has helped all of us in this group with our own problems, and I'm willing to go assist him with the problem that he is given now.
That's right, and I'd be a willing participant too. And we've killed one of these bloody boob mothers before, anyway, haven't we?
Yes, I recall that we have dealt with similar.
That's right. So we know the weakness and that, and we know how to take it down. It's a piece of cake, really. So, you know, and we were weaker then, but now we're stronger. So, yeah, don't worry about it, old Drago's dad. We'll, we got this one. Use it now, mate.
Appreciate your words of striking vibrance for such one who is so close to the ground.
That's right, yeah. Run circles around you, mate.
Probably, but he's run through legs. It does not count.
Yeah, especially if he glows them.
If you wish, me, if you wish me to draw it, do you have map?
No.
Yes, we do have a map.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's oh dear. What is this you're carrying? You have child. Where did you pick up child from?
Town down below.
Not heard of down below town. It's not one of ours, possibly. Oh, the town lower on the map to us.
Yes.
He's fine. We cannot go into battle carrying baby. This is not the way of anybody.
No, I was going to go actually hopefully find someone that can look after it.
They got the perfect woman. Watch this. Brahma! Hey, Brahma! Big, hefty woman. I mean, hefty. 6'6" and almost as wide as Drago. Steps through bosoms that you could.
What?
You can feed from healthily.
As she sort of steps through and goes, "Oh, he's such a pretty baby."
Oh, you must be the boob mother.
Oh,
No.
No.
is this the baby? And she leans over, picks Bob up, just kind of holds it out here.
Oh,
Oh,
don't mind
very
about
I think
it.
you gotta put. I
This
think
is
you
very
put
hairy
that on
baby.
back.
Hey, I reckon why you're calling me for such hairy baby?
I'm a dwarf baby.
Oh, this the baby. You can get on the
Yeah.
floor.
deception.
Hey. But he's such a beautiful child. Do you know the name of the father or the mother?
Sadly, both of its parents passed. I gave it a name called Eustace, but I don't know its biological name.
Well, until we find out what this is, Eustace will be the name. And she sort of takes it, cuddles it, and it, straight away head rests straight into one of the boobs. Doesn't suckle or anything, but just rests straight in and almost instantly falls asleep.
Yes.
It's like, oh, you see, he's comfortable. He's fine. I will look after the baby. He's very good. He come from our village. We are all one people as we look after this. He's fine. I will do this. He's good. Thank you. Thank you very much. And she just disappears off out the back.
Phew.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yep.
Thanks
You
very
guys were
much.
really expecting me to leave you with that baby, weren't you?
Well,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were ready. We had
Well, right.
plans.
So
We really
not
were.
baby
But
going.
we like that we don't have to make plans anymore.
Show me the map. Let's have a look at the map. And he sort of spreads the map over the thing, and he goes, right, so you've been, I see you've been to lots of places. This is us. The brood mother nest is off heading towards the coast. He's heading west. Can you know straight west across the western field where all the buffalo roam.
Well, this is your sort of land and that, and you got more sort of recent information and whatnot, and just wondering Have you got any tips?
Here we go.
In addition to what?
Here we bloody go.
I'm just trying to get as much information as I can.
Yes,
right?
no, it's fine living up here in the cold. It's not problem. I've got a very good tip for you. Never eat yellow snow.
All right.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Drago used to do this as a puppy all the time, eating the yellow snow. Tell me it tastes like lemon. I've never eaten a lemon before.
Dad, not in front of my friends.
But yes, look, if I show this map now, then you'll be able to see.
Ah, the map. Yeah.
Wow, that didn't come up.
Updated, I'm guessing.
There's nothing to show.
Yeah, that's really weird. I want to know why that didn't come up.
I mean,
Well,
It's a sudden dick pic.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong person.
Why is that? Oh, all right. Well, that's
Ah.
fine. I sorted that out this afternoon.
no.
I'll try again.
Is it the wrong format?
No,
Wrong folder.
it shouldn't be.
Hmm.
Oh, I've only it all goes into the same folder. All right, let's try this one. Ah,
Ah, very
yes.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, it's been updated.
there we go.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he's I've only put an extra colour, but it's the deep road
Yeah.
dragon mother frostbite.
Oh, did we miss all that?
No, that's all the ones that we've been.
Um,
No.
But yes, it's up here. So abandoned village. This is where you were. You are now sitting. You're here roughly. So you've still got that cash guy. These are the caverns of the cash guy that you can go through. But the Brood Brothers Nest heading towards the coast west.
So we
this
can get to the Brood Mother by the caverns.
is
or not.
the Brood Mother under cavern number 1 is bring you out, and you'll literally be filled. And Brood Mother in old ruin, giving birth to awful monstrosities, creatures of undescribable hideousness. But with all the women that have been taken, we worry that more Brood Mothers may be being bred.
Lovely.
well, I hope not. All right. Well, if you haven't got any tips, right? I reckon we should be on our way. You got anything useful we might be able to use?
And as useful that he can use,
That's right.
what he
Right.
said,
Help.
he steps forward. He steps forward, almost with a limp.
Able to use.
Bob, pipe it.
As Draken steps forward, almost with a limp via injury from previous combats. And he goes, the only thing I can give you of use is me.
Oh, what, are you going to carry the bags, are you? Yeah. You can take that one.
Are you?
Drago. Oh, that's useful. Anna, get your bleeding bag off. Give it to Drago's dad.
I am not
going to
going
carry
to
a
take
bag.
the mick over someone else.
All right.
What is wrong with your friend?
He was dropped as a child.
And then became king. I thought that's,
That's right.
quite the predicament we're in.
This little man is king of where? The pygmies? Gosh, these people.
Dwarves.
I be king of Baltimore.
The people under the ground, yes. So come up for oxygen every now and then. Maybe get to your brain a bit better.
No.
Good point.
No.
And ignoring Bobby, he turns to Drago and goes, if you want my help, I offer it you.
Father,
Sure, cool.
it's something which yes, we will use your help, but you must be careful because the village depends on you. Okay? I think if times were not as desperate, we would not ask, but yes, we will accept your help.
He puts his hand on Drago's shoulder and he goes, if I fall in battle, the village will look to you. You are heir to chieftain. It is you.
Well, hopefully we do not have to have this discussion just yet. You will die an old, great leader one day. So let us not worry about
in all
this.
fairness, Drago, I'm already pretty old.
Well, it's,
Not quite as old as the little pygmy, but I'm old. I feel it. But yes, if your people, if you wish for my help, I will accompany you, take you through to the exit of the caverns, where you find the brood mother's nest.
if there is nobody else, then yes, your help will be much appreciated, Father.
Well, if
Thank
you don't want me, I can always offer you fook.
Fuck that.
Yes, I didn't think you would want fook. I leave him in the fields with the cows.
Mm, yes.
What? Did I hear somebody say my name is me? Hello? No? Okay.
I've just got this image in my head of, have any of you seen this film called Kung Pao?
Yeah.
Where there's like this guy and he's like shit, and the elder of the village basically goes to them, oh, we trained him badly on purpose as a joke. And he just keeps losing in fights, and I just get this image of Fook being the equivalent to him in this campaign. So
That's
yes.
so harsh.
But so true.
Imagine if that was played out in real life. You went to school and they just taught you really shit, just as a joke.
And you get to your year 11 exams and it's like, guess what? We told you everything wrong on purpose.
You were the guy.
Good luck getting
You
into
wanna
uni,
fool out,
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You think you're going to Cambridge, do you?
Is there anything you need before we head on?
Might be a silly request. You know, the tree and sticks. Mate,
Yes, I know my.
do you have the last one?
I know my 3-end stick. You want my 3-end stick?
If you're not going to use it.
Well, at the minute, I'm kind of holding it in my hand. It is my weapon of choice.
Ah,
Getting dirty all of a sudden.
and I will offer. Do you want to? I will offer the rest just to see if he wants to be, if you want to go have more power.
You're offering him the whole 3-end stick.
I got the rest, but if you
So it's
down to you.
You're offering the other 3 parts, not the pipe.
Not the pipe, the other parts.
Wow.
If he wants, if he feels like he wants to use it.
Cool. So the end that he's got is almost like a half spear.
Mm.
I mean, the term they use is a javelin, but it's almost like a half spear. Maybe
Like a glaive kind of thing.
Maybe sort of 2.5 feet long, carved blade. The blade has been carved out of diamond top. So rough cut diamonds.
Mm.
So it's got a diamond blade on it.
And sorry, just as a recap, every leader of every major nation has this.
Kind of,
And
yeah. There was 5 to 5. The Goliaths didn't keep theirs. That was why they got the magic pipe off of the hippie tree.
Cool. Cool.
But yes, one of my little adds for flavor.
Yeah. No, okay.
But if you are offering me these freely, I will happily go into battle with you with them. And if we complete them and bring my beautiful wife home, then I will give you my spear.
And I will willing untune and give him my wand to pull him off.
Just give him the 3.
Yeah, so that's the wand to pull him off.
As soon as he has life gets exciting. Never thought I'd be the first one to use that. That's cool. So yeah, he sort of takes
I
it.
don't want Drago's dad to die like mine. I don't want everyone else to have that feeling.
Within a few seconds.
Oh,
Within a few seconds, all of it was slipped in, now carrying a full 6-foot spear with his huge diamond top head. Yeah. And now he goes, now I feel powerful.
All right, go on then. You lead the way, mate.
If you are ready to leave, we will make our way. Very good. Come, Drago. We must talk.
Very well, Father.
So as you step out of the tavern and start heading towards the outskirts, heading west, disappearing off into one of the cattle fields, and down via a very small hole, considering the size of the residents of this town. But as Drago and Draken lead the group, his son, this is possibly my last fight. And he lifts up his chest armor, and you can see that there's a wound, and from the wound there are black veins.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
and only Drago's seen that. None of us have seen it.
No, it's just Drago and his dad
Drago.
walking in front.
Damn.
Shit.
How long ago did this happen?
Maybe 2 days. Is 36 hours, day and a half.
Hmm.
The local healer's been doing what they can to sustain the wound, but it is not going away.
No, this kind of thing will not. And you have done well to last this long, Father, but I did not expect anything less from you. Well, I suppose you will have a warrior's death, one way or another, and your name will go down in history. And when that happens, then I will look after our people. I will do my best. Once this has all passed, I will look after them and carry on the name.
I appreciate that, son. You are very wise, and you will lead the people, and they already respect you.
Hmm. I think maybe best I keep this between us for now. And then when the time comes, I suppose I know what to do.
Hopefully, I last until the end of this. We bring your mother home. This is first and foremost on my mind.
Hmm. Yes, we'll do this for Mother and the other women and for the village. And then you can have your peace.
And as you continue to walk through this dark, dank, although fairly lit because of the torches along the side, the blade on Draken's spear starts to shimmer, almost glow a lightning blue.
Nice.
We are approaching the exit. The brood mother is close.
Hmm.
I got the rear.
Of course he has. As you
shout it,
step
Bob.
out,
Sorry about that.
as you step out, what's the marching order? Drago and Draken at the front?
I
Yeah.
got the rear.
Of course he has.
Again, do you have to shout? They're gonna
hear.
hear us, so we can't do a sneak attack.
Someone else get. What I'm saying, what I'm doing. Sorry about that again.
I'll hang back one before Bob.
I'll be behind Drago and Draken.
Fine.
Not earwigging now. Like far in, I don't hear the conversation.
Yeah.
Then I'm the other place.
But you'll be right in the middle then.
Yeah.
Babatunde. Right. So, before I reveal this map,
Fuck.
yesterday I gave you guys a competition to work out what I picked.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 3 of you guessed the same thing,
Come on, Kobold.
which you
What was it?
Come on, Kobold.
Yes. Going
Got money on this. Come on.
Imagine.
three of you thought that I was going to be painting a baby.
Yes.
No
But
way.
the baby has already been given away, so that will not be on this table.
Obviously, yes. Yeah.
So it was a specific item for
Ah.
one of the 3 remaining wardens. So it was either Bob, Drago, or Ander.
Had to be Drago.
The
because
other guesses that I got were, and this is where I've got to go back into my messages because I don't remember what you guys were talking about half the time. So Drago, Ander, and Cole all guessed baby. Then we had an owlbear. You eventually went for you did say baby in the end, but you went owlbear first.
I did, yeah.
Which was all right. Babatunde's original guess was a kobold.
No way, really?
I had no context. I had no idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Then after thinking, he came back without a
I
full
wish it
clue.
was.
He thought I'd painted Anders' brother.
Oh,
Interesting.
Interesting. After you watched every episode.
Bob gave me a really good one of companion. Now,
Hey, you might not be wrong.
I did look into animal companions, but druids don't get animal companions, rangers do. But hopefully when I share this battle map,
I did have another choice. I
just to
did.
say none of you were right.
Oh, really? What, even with that other one? You said choose one.
I did. Well, somebody said another form of Drago. So
Yeah, that was me.
here is Drago
I chose the wrong one. No way.
with lovely blonde knotted
Ah.
locks.
Oh, fucking hell. So simple.
So simple, yeah.
But don't worry, it's not your permanent look. It's the joy of having more than one model.
And when did he get the locks again?
When Ander cast polymorph on his head, because he got given the gauntlets that allow him to throw his hammer and
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
does that go away in the polymorph? Because I gave Wanda polymorph.
so the spell
To
lasts,
the dead.
the spell lasts for 24 hours.
Oh
Oh.
my god, what is that?
I was doubting the owlbear because you showed us an owlbear, like 2 owlbears. I thought it can't be an owlbear because he's got a normal one and he's got a snowy one.
That's
I
a
thought
good
that's-
point.
I've got 2 normal ones and a snowy one.
Yeah, and I thought, oh, it must be like a more like tailored version of the owlbear. That's all I could think.
All right, I see Jeff.
Yeah, so I just moved the camera.
Oh, the drift.
Where?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I see it.
I can't even see him.
Very well trained eyes.
Oh yeah.
I know what the bath is.
Right there.
Where?
Where the cursor is.
Random
highlighting.
mouses.
Where I'm
Where? I can't fucking see.
Can't you see the mouse?
see the cursor?
Spinning
Oh my
around?
god, it's behind your video feeds.
Ah.
I just moved my video feed.
I'm gonna have to put that down at the bottom then.
Right, so your video feeds on mine have been moved, so I can actually see the map.
Hmm.
Right. So
Scary.
as you arrive, the hive is already teeming with life. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh god, I really.
Straight in.
It's not actually a benefit to having advantage on initiative because it means I've got to. Oh, for fuck's sake!
You got to come up with all the ideas first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the kind of roll I like.
Yeah, I like what I got.
Oh.
Right.
The downside is though you have to change all your ideas if you're at the end as
Mm.
time progresses.
Yeah, but at least you have
You've got time there.
Yeah.
That's why I like D&D, because you can adapt to wherever you are.
If you're a
Hmm.
good player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goes without saying.
20 and above.
Yeah,
22.
22.
Nice.
21.
Or higher decks.
I got a +3 on my initiative.
I got, well, that's dexterity, isn't it? So yeah, you go first.
Cool.
And 21 from me.
Oh my god. Cole will have the better decks.
So glad.
Cole will have the better decks. Then Drago. Jesus.
Cole is not in this fight.
All right, here we go.
Cole is not in this fight. Why? What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
What?
I
a
don't think we
noob.
have one kill in these things.
What did you roll, Bobberton, Dave?
8.
8. Okay, let's just. Draken did quite well in comparison. I've got to stop writing Bobatunde's name in short because short for Bobatunde is Bob.
Bubba.
Oh,
Yeah, it should be.
I've been putting
short.
Bubba.
But it just keeps looking like Bob.
Ah.
That's just bad handwriting then.
Yes, well, I am trying to rush
Sort it out.
Right.
You said there would have been a gift if someone guessed the model correctly. What would that gift have been?
You're not going to find out now.
Oh,
That sucks.
gonna save
You're
it
not
for
gonna
the
find
next.
out now. You will find
contest.
out if I come up with another competition.
Oh man, I bet there's nothing.
There's nothing. When have I ever not given you guys something?
I
I've
know.
been very generous.
Yeah, you have actually.
You
Right.
gave us a baby.
I
Yeah.
did. I took it away as quick as possible because I knew you guys didn't want
That
it.
is quite generous. Yeah.
Right.
Of life.
Ander, you are first.
Yep.
I just realized
So-
the screen so far back.
That's a really gorgeous map, by the
I
way.
will move in
It
front
really is.
of both Drago and Draken. And I'll go say, stand back. This might get dicey, and I will slam my staff on the ground and cast Erupting Earth at level 6.
Damn.
Okay.
Yes.
10, 23. So where was in the
what area are
23?
you affecting?
I'm gonna go try and get rid of the big guy, and he will try to do a cave in with the steps, 20-foot area.
Right. I mean, yeah, you can get the big guy, the little guy at the top, and we'll see if we can do something with the stairs.
Let's get some battle music going.
So can you make a deck saving throw, please?
Big guy got a 14, little guy got a 6.
Both fail. So you take full damage of this. That is 38 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that area is rough terrain.
Cool. 38 points.
Yeah, 38 points of bludgeoning damage. And the area is difficult terrain.
Thank you, Captain. No worries. That's what I was looking for. Oh. There we go. Marker of the stairs to show that they're rough terrain.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else from Amanda?
No, that's my turn.
Awesome. Bob.
I call upon giants might and run away.
If you done that,
The little
Run-
puppy is
I'm
not
running
so
up-
little anymore.
Running up to the guys at the front, getting close to them, but staying behind that wall. Potential. I don't know how far that is. How far is that?
Well within distance, like 20 feet.
Okay. Yep. So do I get like half cover in that position still?
Yep. Well, yeah, the fact that you've doubled your size, so you're getting half cover.
Yeah.
You would have got 3/4 cover as little person.
Yeah. Okay. And I am going to.
I need to try it. I actually need to try it.
Yeah, we're gonna up,
Sorry, Dan.
up to the top, slip and slide and find your rhythm.
oh no!
I'm gonna say to Drago, here, Drago, look at that one there. Look, it looks a bit dodgy standing on that bit. I reckon you can get that one down. And I'm using the help action.
Okay. Good start. Good start.
Am I like within 5 feet of those three next to me? Just need to move over. Yeah. Thank you. That's it. Thank you very much. And that's it.
Make it look a little bit better. There you go. At least you're facing in the right direction.
Yeah, that's me.
Cool. Just want to point out that everything in this picture you guys have seen before in one way or another. I've just done it differently.
Yeah.
What a fucking massive hulking thing. I've never seen that before.
Not the creature you haven't. No.
Talking about the maps.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I just tried to set it out to keep it different. Right, Bob's just doing help, yeah?
That's it, yeah.
Cool. Well, in that case, step over the sand. I show you how this is done.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, it's so
I'm
much
gonna go
bigger
find
than-
out what Draken is. Is he a full Tempest cleric?
He's so much bigger than Drago.
He's
Not that much.
Is it
bigger.
he's a Goliath? He's using a Goliath figure.
I'm using a Goliath model. I haven't got any. I was going to take one of the other models of Drago and change it a bit, give it long white hair and that kind of thing. But give it a mohawk, big mohawk. But I ran out of green stuff, so I couldn't do anything. So he raises his spear up in the sky, very similar to what Drago has done in the past. And the end of the spear glows a bright, vibrant blue. And he's going to cast it down. Each creature within 5 feet. So he's going to hit the two at the top, closest to the wall. Same as what Andy did. 60-foot radius. I've got a 60-foot circle. Actually, no, I don't. I've got a 40-foot circle. So 60-foot radius. Something like that.
All of them.
Yeah, basically. And as the clouds over the top grow dark, everything's going to make a dexterity saving throw. So hold on. That's a 4. That's an 8. That's a 16. That's a 13. All of them fail. And because he's really good, I'm going to cast this at level 4. So that is 4th level or higher. That's 4d10. And slamming the end of the spear down into the ground, a huge blue lightning bolt strikes the floor. And does. That's not great. Very disappointed. 12, 17. It's 26 plus his bonus. 36 points of lightning damage.
What is James still doing awake?
He's got a walkie for his kid. Love it.
Tell him to come and join in.
Delta 4 to Tango 6. Shut up, please.
Yeah, 36 points of lightning damage. Wow. So, without even getting into the fight,
Ooh. Whoa.
Get in.
without even getting into the fight, the two at the top.
It's in early bedtime.
Oh, the
You go
proverbial
night.
the proverbial smoking boots.
Nice.
Yeah, as cool lightning was cooled down and crashing. Yeah. Now your turn, son. It's all up to you. Dragos, you.
Cool. What is the distance between those two at the bottom?
Approximately 30 feet, I guess. But
30 feet, okay.
I will throw this down and kind of do, 25 feet between the two.
Okay, cool. What I'll do then is, I was going to do what Dad did, but he beat me to it. So I'll just kind of give him a pat on the shoulder and say, well done, Dad, very good. And I will run just the other side of Ander, and I want to try and throw my hammer at that guy just by the trees. Try this thing out.
Okay, so you're gonna step there.
Yeah, just so that I've got enough distance to do like a ranged attack with the hammer.
Okay,
thanks
I
to
mean,
these
yeah,
gauntlets.
you've got 30 feet on it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
Cool. So that will do. Where is it? There it is. 8, 12 bludgeoning damage, and then I'm gonna do divine strike to do an extra d8 thunder damage, which is a 6, so 20 damage all in all.
Very nice. And as you call the hammer back, just with a grip it in your hand, he goes, "Ha! It's pretty toy you've got there. It's nice, nice. Mine does not come back to me."
I think, yeah, that'll be me. I'll save some spells for now.
Okie dokie. That'll bring it to the two. Well, it would have brought it to the orc. So I've only got 2 left. So the ones that are there now, these are Darkspawn Orcs. Okay. Carrying big old axes. So attack on Drago. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
I need the right dice. Why haven't I got the right dice out? One swipe, 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the other one taking a swing at Ander with a 15 to hit.
That's my armor class.
Coming in with 10 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
And from behind, you hear just a shriek or a "Rah!"
I'm guessing that's the mother.
as the bricks on the castle start to move.
Uh-oh.
Bobatunde, you're up.
Okay. Can I? Let's see how much my moving distance is. 30. Right. So could I get to the one next to Ander?
What were your 30 feet?
Yes.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you could.
A sick one.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you can.
Sweet. So I'll come next to Ander without the attitude, please. Thank you.
Okay.
I see.
It's
And
look, it's just out of reach.
okay.
That's comfortable.
Disrespect. Okay, right. I'm going to incite my thunderous smite. So I'm going to cast that to start off.
Okay.
That'll be charging up my weapon. So I'm then going to take my longsword and double hand swing at this mutant orc, and that'll be an 18 to hit.
I hit.
Okay, sick one. So
just to let you know, Jack, just for a reference, because you're using your sword two-handed, when I attack you, your armor class is -2.
okay, cool.
Because you stow your shield to use the weapon two-handed.
Yeah, all right then. Cool. That's fine. It's going to get knocked away anyway. So what was that? What did I say to hit? It was an 18, wasn't it?
It was
So,
to hit, yeah.
all right, so damage roll time. 10 plus 4. 8 plus 2 6s. So that was an 8 slashing damage and an 8 thunder damage on that one.
16 points.
Cool. And I'm going to go and hit again. And that was a 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. That's fine then. But with that first hit that was a successful, could you make a strength saving throw, please?
I can certainly try. That is an 18.
Bollocks. All right then. In that case, I'll have to leave it there, Gromit.
Okie dokie. Now, after you heard this shriek come from inside the castle, the walls almost start to move and rumble as squeezing out of the side.
Eek.
I wondered what that was.
Mhm.
The
There's a
brood,
bigger one.
the brood mother starts. Yes,
Christ.
the brood mother starts to leave the castle, but
Massive.
Do we have any sights of the others?
well, the other brood mothers.
No, I mean the other females.
No, just the one. Just the one. And just like the other brood mother, I'm gonna roll the dice. Oh, you lucky boys. There's 2 of her long tentacles smashing to the ground. I'm just going to check the distance on that one.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I know. I used to hate this.
So the tentacle's going to attack Draken first. That is a miss. I rolled a 6. And on Cole, try and roll that again. That is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
No.
I never get hit. This is not fair.
By
You never get hit, but you always get grappled.
11 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the tentacles just comes down and goes.
Ah! Wait, tentacles? I like tentacles.
I want to know about your.
That's what you do in
Thank you very much.
your own time is down to you, Cole.
It's like the octopus and the boys with Deep. If anyone watches The Boys.
That That's my brood mother for the minute.
Don't Google it.
Cole bringing up the rear with
No,
a
I'm not.
magnificent 4.
Right, my plans are all out the window now. So seeing this tentacled creature right in front of him, Cole's just like, oh, all right, close range then. And he swivels his green light, nice. He swivels his bow to use it instead as a melee weapon, it being mighty sharp, and slices at the tentacle.
I don't know why it's green. Why is he green?
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Huh?
Oh, I'll leave it green then.
So he slices with his bow sword, effectively, Sun Fury, and it is no, wrong one. Wait, that is a 29 to hit.
Oh, yes.
So yes, that hits, and it hits for that hits for a 12.
Okay.
Assuming it's still pretty healthy.
I mean, it's been hit. You slashed at it. You can. The brood mother herself lets out a scream as you slash against the tentacle.
Cool. Cole goes for he swivels around in position and goes for another strike, which isn't very good. So I'm going to use my luck die. That's better, and that is that's another 29 to hit.
Yep.
So that will get a that's another 12 damage.
Another 12 damage. Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, with a slash and a slash, one of the tentacles that has popped up. The tentacles that pop up are almost like hands, in fact. But as you slash and slash, 2 of the tentacles drop off and they're flapping on the floor now.
Nice. So is it still standing? It's just a few less tentacles.
Yeah, it's just imagine a hand with 4 fingers. So 2 of them.
Cool. Alrighty, cool. And I'll stay put.
Okay, back to the top of the turn. And
I'll be right back.
Yep. So if I move, will this orc be able to attack me by leaving his melee range?
yes.
Okay. And there's a person in front of me.
Yes, you're standing next to Babatunde.
Cool. Power staff. Cool. So I will grip my staff with 2 hands and swing at the orc. Well, or just just thrust towards the guy's chest, and I will dispel one charge to make it a power strike.
Okay.
So first things first, let's hit this bastard. Yes, I hate this. Because I'm trying to roll a D20, it just won't let me. When it comes to this power staff.
Where's your? You haven't got any physical dice, no?
He's a dice goblin. He's got loads.
Why is it? What are you doing then? Why are you rolling online?
He always rolls. He always rolls online.
Why have you got dice then?
Because he thinks they look pretty.
I used to do on a roll it, and then I look like a hunchback.
Don't give a shit about people making
That
comments.
That nasty comment.
Bastard, we'll hunt him down.
You can track his IP address.
He's probably the one that left. We're back at the 132 subscriptions though.
He's just jealous, mate.
All right, I'll go roll a die then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be true to yourself.
Just remember, Ray, you've got a bigger penis than all of them.
Mm.
Don't want to
Including
know
us.
how you
Oh my
know that,
God.
but whatever.
Yeah, I've seen it. I can confirm.
To answer the question, wrestling. Anyway, that's a 15 plus 8, so 23.
23 definitely hits.
I'd like you to
Cool.
roll one with your penis next time.
You don't, Danny. I'll make you feel very inferior.
It's through a wall.
I do.
Again, I want shelter underneath my head. I don't want to lose the foundation.
Right, 23 hits.
Yep, so that's 1d8 plus 4, that's 10. Which plus
What was this at?
1d8 plus 4.
At what?
Not orc in front.
Okay, cool. So that was,
And
the,
then-
that was the bit I missed.
I only got roll a d6 because it's adds force damage, which is 6. So that is 16 points of damage.
Marvelous. Much to his pleasure, if Anders got nothing left.
Yes.
Bob, you're up.
So, I
This
mean,
guy just tanked it.
I
Shit.
don't know what the hell happened, but last thing I remember, there was like 3 gremlins, and then they sort of disappeared, and now there's like tentacles and everything's green. So,
So the big Darkspawn Orc and one of the Darkspawn Ogre and one of the Orcs have gone. You got Orc number 1, Orc number 2.
oh right, okay.
And these are the Broodmother's tentacles.
Oh.
She started to come out from her nest.
Well, seeing as that one's right next to me, I'm just going to attack it with a Weaver's Edge. Is she classed as a Darkspawn by any chance?
She is, yes.
Oh, advantage.
Are you gonna jump over the fence? What, you gonna attack?
The one behind me.
Okay, I'll just turn you around. I'll stick you on the
Yeah, 27 for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a... hang on a minute. That is an 11 slashing damage. And then I'll go for another swing. Oh, nat 20, please. It's not nat 20, but it's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Come on. And that's 12 slashing damage. And I'm assuming these things are immune to being knocked prone, so...
Yes.
It's
the tentacle sticking out of the ground. But attacking that one and slashing it.
Yes.
Thank you kindly.
I didn't even see you there. I didn't even see you there.
I was buried. Buried in tentacle.
Oh, charge towards everyone. And like behind everyone, because they've got a nice little
Huddle.
yeah, like right behind, like in the group, like I'm gonna huddle up with everybody else.
As far into the I can get you, bro. You got a big boat. There you go.
Yeah. And can I reach through and hit that goblin thing?
Oh, just because yeah, go on. You're big. If you were little, no.
Oh, okay. With it's just a bonus action. It's oh no, actually. I got a bunch shield of faith.
Okay. I suppose that's better than the other fella calling on Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, darkness.
And yeah, oh shit. That's me out of spells.
Good to know.
And yeah, what we got here? No, that's it. Done. I'm like running out of everything now.
What? You shouldn't be. You had a long rest.
When?
Last episode.
No, you had a long rest.
I don't
You
remember this one.
regained
was.
everything except for your hit points.
Well, at the end of the session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we slept outside with the crying baby.
Oh shit!
No,
yeah,
you
that,
slept outside in the rain.
that
Yeah,
was my.
exactly.
Oh, that's my bad admin. That is right. Okay. Yeah, reset everything. Fucking hell.
So he's got loads of spell slots. Oh, great! I got up again. Right.
Yeah.
Right. That is Draken's go. And I suppose I'm going to attack these tentacles here in front of me.
You
So
will do.
with this massive spear, he takes 2 slashes, 2 successful slashes, and oh wow, 18 points of damage with attack number 1.
Oh, very nice.
Attack number 2 rolls a natural 20.
Oh, you're so
Yes.
This is the worst part about using my green dice for you guys as well. So there was 18 points, 14, 19, 38 points with the second attack of damage.
Oh, blimey.
And in one attack gets rid of the tentacles.
Yes.
Easy
Jesus
dub.
Christ. So just with a the tentacles get sucked into the ground as the brute mother screams in agony.
I was imagining mouths on the tentacles then. That'd be crazy.
I can do that. I've got that monster.
Yeah, do it. No, don't do it.
Bonus action. Nothing needs doing at the minute. Drago, you're up.
I'm just going to hit the guy in front of me in the face with a hammer, and I'm going to hit it for 22 to hit.
Yep.
So 7 damage off the hammer, and then Divine Strike again for an extra 5 thunder damage.
Okay, so is that 12 points?
Let me just double check. Yes.
Cool, yeah, cracking him around the chin with the hammer. You see part of his face just kind of falls off in front of you, but he's still standing.
Don't think I've got much else I could do. I mean, everyone's all right health-wise for the most part. Yeah, no, I'll just leave it at that. Keep it simple.
Do something crazy.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Stand by.
I want to hear the other half of the conversation.
Yeah. Not feeling very well. Is that all for you then, Drago?
Yeah.
Okay. Orc number 1 trying to hit Drago in the face with a natural 20. I love this green dice.
I'm not giving it works for us.
Well, I'm just doubling my dice. Oh shit! Now, 27 points of slashing damage. So it's D12 with a great axe. I rolled 11. Double the 22 plus 5. And then the other one's going to attack Babatunde with a 4.
Nope.
Even with the plus 5, 9. So no.
Yeah.
Does nothing. Natural 20 to a 9. Awesome. That is the orcs done. Babatunde, you're up.
Right, well, after that blatant miss from that second orc, I'm going to kind of start off in a mocking manner. Like, let me show you how it's done. And then I take my long sword and I'll kind of do like a fencing style stab inward. And that will be first one is a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Sick one. And then let me do my numbers now. So 5, 9 slashing damage on that one. And then add an extra 6 on the old thunder damage, because the old thunder induced sword. And then I'm gonna just pull it out and put it right back in, because I have my second thing, which will be that's a 14, so that probably misses.
It does.
Okay, so I'll just kind of go to stab again, but completely miss. Like, oh, okay. I was mocking him earlier, but then I missed. And then I'll just embarrassedly leave it there.
Okay. That broodmother's turn. Now the broodmother now knocking down a wall, and making her way down.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Just so you can get a sort of size of it.
Sure, I can.
It's actually a really disgusting model. It's just
Licks it.
It
Yeah.
is a creepy ass model when he first got it out.
Otherworldly.
yeah. I actually don't remember where it was from. Right, she's gonna stand in front, and she sees the man who she's already seen before. She's witnessed him, the large Goliath wearing the bear fur over his shoulders. That is a 19 to hit. Yes. What am I doing to this poor man? Yeah, we'll do that. Well, actually, scrap that. Can you all make Constitution saving throws for me, please?
Oh,
Everyone on the board.
Everybody on the board, including my 2 orcs.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Everyone within 10 feet of me, which I assume is everyone, isn't it?
Apart from myself, potentially.
yeah,
Okay.
Everybody but Cole.
Yeah, everyone but Cole plus 5-year-old savings.
Ah,
On me, lads.
oh, nice.
Really,
Damn it, could have used
really
that.
useful having a full paladin in the army, isn't it?
Could have used that.
20 for me.
Nice.
16 for me.
21.
10.
Plus.
I could use a luck die, but nah. Hold fire on that one. So I learned that I've lost 83 points of damage.
Right, so everybody that rolled under an 18
Yep.
takes all of this.
Okie dokie.
Dang.
This is where everyone's gonna get butthurt.
Yeah, it's not the biggest spell that I've given the Darkspawn, but it's one of the most vicious. So the area shrouded in darkness. Wow, no ones.
It's all good.
Not for 3s though. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. No, 30 points of necrotic damage exactly.
Ooh,
Ow.
that is a big owl. Okay, slightly nerve-wracking.
But in doing so, our own kin fall and start convulsing on the floor. What do I want to bonus action? Who's close? Oh, I didn't roll for Draken.
Eesh,
What is
not
that?
doing this.
Bonus action, bonus action, bonus action. You see the eyes of the brood mother open wide, or what eyes you can see, and they sort of glaze over and become a dark green as we're using green light. Nope, failed. Oh, that's a shame. You see Draken hold his ribs and drop down to a knee as if she tried to do something to him. And that'll bring us to Cole.
Cool. So these explosive arrows. If I were to aim for the head of this creature, I'm assuming my fellow Grey Wardens would be out of range of this explosive arrow.
They are impact weapons.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, it'd be sort of like a within 5 feet kind of thing. But
Brilliant.
Nothing's within 5 feet because that's base contact.
Cool. And I did a little searching. Apparently, it gives me, according to what I looked at, it gives me an extra D8 radiant damage. That's what I read. But I don't know if you play by those rules or something else.
Radiant damage. Well, if you're using an explosive arrow, it'd be fire damage.
Yeah. Either or. I'm looking at D&D Wiki, but it could be a homebrew thing.
It's very much a homebrew thing.
Cool. Alrighty. Cool. So Cole will just, while this is all going on, Cole's just kind of casually lit his oil lantern and just kind of placed it down by his side. Had a nice look at these explosive arrows. Thought, oh, if we wanted to use these for a while, and it takes aim at the head of the brood mother, and with his sharpshooter feat, it is an 18 to hit.
An 18 is the AC.
Yes.
So it hits.
Yes, my son. Alrighty. So that is a, do some quick maths. Oh, come on. Alrighty, whatever. So that's 20 damage inclusive of the explosion with my sharpshooter feat as well.
Nice. Very nice.
Cool. And the second attack is the same again. And that is a 19 to hit, so that one makes.
Yep.
And we'll do that again. Bit better this time. And that is a, with sharpshooter feat and explosion, 24 damage.
Nice. You see that there was another explosive one, yeah?
Yeah. That's
you
my
see that
two explosives.
the brood mother with the rotting pustule skin is now on fire.
Cool. And then as a bonus action, I'm just going to rally on Ander. And I'll just be like, Ander, keep your chin up, brother. And I'm going to give him some temporary HP of 7.
Cool.
And that's me. All done.
Cool. Back to the top of the turn. Ander with his newly found with his newly found HP. Sure go.
Cool. So feeling inspired in a sense. I will point my staff at the brood mother, and if people can see my face, you'll think my eyes have gone glazed again, like going through that phase of Darkspawn again, until you see some like static. And I will cast Witch Bolt at 5th level, and that is a sorcerer spell.
Okay.
Let's roll the hit, which is a 12 plus 9.
21 for hits.
That's 5d12 lightning damage. 32 lightning.
32 lightning.
Yep. And that's concentration.
Okay, yeah, which bolt? Cool. Okay, yeah, huge crackle of lightning on the already burning broodmother. The face almost melting. Bob, 'tis you.
You're on mute, Bob.
Turn your volume up.
No, sir.
Bob, you're muted.
Such a noob. So Bob's going to go around everybody and like squeeze between the brood mother and everybody else, and I want to like sort of like push in front of
I
him.
know what you mean.
King's headlock.
I'm not sure. No, I'm not
Climb
sure.
up to the body of the broodmother on
Just get
fire.
absorbed into it. I'm gonna have to go for the king's headlock.
That's got to be an achievement.
Right, I'll do. First of all, I'll do a Weaver's Edge attack, and for this, where is it? So Weaver's Edge with advantage, please. Is come on, use your brain. 21 to hit.
1 hits, yeah.
The first one is a 9 slashing damage.
Oh, that doesn't seem too impressive.
No, and the second one, is a 24. I was hoping for a nat 20. So 24 plus 11 plus Giant's Might plus so it's 15 altogether slashing damage. Fire rune. Use the fire rune. You take another 8 fire damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
26.
Find everything
Pass.
in this thing.
Divine Smite
Whoa.
for an additional 3 radiant damage.
Radiant.
Is it radiant? Divine Smite?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Just double
3.
checking.
Okay, so there's that one. And Action Surge. King's Grapple.
Yes.
Again, advantage on this.
It's a contested strength, yeah?
Yeah.
25.
27.
Oh,
How
nice.
does that work?
No, it's
Hilarious.
fine.
The thing's big
27.
enough.
As you
Hang on, I'm gonna come up in a minute.
it's all right. As he grabs hold and starts squeezing on this on fire creature, he takes 7 points of fire damage.
Worth it.
Totally worth it. 7 points. But it's in a headlock though.
Well, it's grappled. He's not in a fucking headlock.
Yeah, he's
But
in a
it's
headlock.
It's
The king's
bigger than
headlock.
you have got a part of it grappled.
Well, you
Bonus
know, it could be the
action.
head. It could be-
Bonus action. Because I've attacked it. Shield Master Shove.
Cannot be knocked prone.
Can't be knocked prone. I got a nat 20. Fuck's sake.
Mhm.
Oh well. That's the end of that.
Awesome.
Nice.
I've got to go and sort of
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah, it cannot be knocked over because it's more than one size bigger than him. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll give him the grapple. That will bring it to Draken. Draken is going to use this spear the way God intended it.
Ooh.
Right between the eyes.
Well, if I get a good roll. So as he steps back, the whole, oh God, he hits. Not what I wanted, but he hits. As he steps back and draws, you see almost his entire body glow a vibrant blue. The entire staff engulfed in lightning. As it launches, the spearhead flashes. And it's going to do 9d8 damage.
Nice.
9d8.
9d8. Well, remember that this spear is now crazy amounts of magic because it's got all the preamp staffs to it.
Nice.
Worth it.
Yeah.
I've done a good thing.
Jesus Christ. 9, 14,
Let's hope he gives it back.
17, 20, 25,
Well, that's what you promised.
33, 40,
But if he gives it to Drago, he gives it to Drago.
Indeed,
42
indeed.
points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
As the staff sticks into the brood mother's blubber.
Lovely.
The brood mother almost stumbles back. This lightning staff sticking out, still crackling. But yeah, Drago, it's you.
Still up.
Hopefully not after this. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Where is it gone? There it is. Cool. So I am going to charge up my hammer with some divine radiant energy and unleash a guiding bolt at this thing. Let's see. Let's do level 4. So if this hits, it's going to do 7d6 radiant damage. So please hit.
Respectable.
Okay, so 22 to hit.
It hits.
It hits.
Come on. No
let's see.
whammies.
That was definitely 7, wasn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7. 76. Right. So one at a time. 6, 11, 14, 16, 20, 23, 24 radiant damage.
Nice.
There's a 1 and a 2 in there, so I'm not super happy with that.
Right. Describe the kill.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, lovely.
Fitting.
So rage fills me, almost like a barbarian. So I'm not going to shout. I would like to rage, but I grip my hammer so tensely that the knuckles turn white on my hand. And I take a second to aim and have a quick glance around at the surrounding area, see my dad, and I can see that he's faltering a little bit after that attack. And in myself, I think, this is for you, Dad. And I aim the hammer at them, the broodmother, and from it, a huge spark of radiant, bright white energy fires towards its stomach and comes out the other side. I don't know what the term of it is. Not bisecting, not dissecting, just cleaves a huge hole of energy through the middle of this giant thing.
As the life force starts to leave, the broodmother is stumbling backwards. Let's get rid of the share. Stumbling backwards, the broodmother crashes into the castle. The walls crumbling around her as the castle sort of smashes and crashes. And as it's on the cliff, as it almost on the coastal face, the bricks start to crumble as it tips off the side and falls into the cold sea below.
Is the castle still crumbling?
Well, the castle has crumbled and fallen away and disappeared with the broodmother into the sea.
Do we see the captives?
Not directly, no. But I'll give you some fresh. As you walk over to the edge of the cliff face and look down into the cold sea, watching the waves crash against the cliff face below. Off to the left, there was a set of trees where one of the orcs had come from, behind which there was a cave entrance.
Looks like we're not done.
Do you think, Father, that this is where the women have been taken? I thought they might be in the castle, but I assume not.
I'm almost struggling to stand now, taking deep breaths. The cavern was heavily guarded on my last visit. The price was strong, but I believe that this is the place of the captives. Yes, you may be right, my son.
Okay. Before we go any further, I would like to do something. I'm just getting the spell up quickly. Make sure it's the right one. I would like to cast Mass Cure Wounds on everyone.
Okay.
Wow.
So up to 6 creatures will receive 3d8 plus 3 health back. So
What's the 3d8?
it is 15, 16, 17, 18 health back for everyone.
Nice.
Ooh. Thank you, Mr. Drago.
Oh,
As you cast it, say, Drago, that is a good trick. He drops down to one knee, clutching his ribs against the lets out a groan.
I think we should move quickly. Let us head towards the cave and see what we can find.
Is it down a cliff, is it?
What's that?
Is it down a cliff?
So the castle was built on the coast. That's why I gave it. So if I go back to the picture, just to show that I'm not making shit up. So the idea is there's the rocky cliffs. That's supposed to be sea, but I couldn't put enough water. Ignore that land. That's supposed to be coast.
Yeah.
All right.
is Drago's dad still clutching?
Well,
On his knee.
with the cut of the groans and grabbing his ribs.
I will fish through my bag of holding and give him a potion of healing, greater.
Okay.
If you still feeling it, hopefully this will boost your morale.
What was the? I can't remember what the healing was.
Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. We'll get some 4s out. Oh wow, 3, 6, 9, 12. What are the chances of that? 4 3s.
Nice.
So 16 points. So that puts me back up at 55. That's better than it was when he started. As you sort of step behind the trees and look into the cavern, a cold, freezing cold breeze whistles up, almost freezing your faces in the sextile position, as your mum will. As the cold air strikes you in your face. What's your passive perceptions?
Oh, I think Bob's is pretty high.
11.
14.
16.
My passive perception.
15.
11.
So Bob and Drago, as you approach the cave mouth, you can hear murmurings and noises coming from within.
Oh!
And on that note, we'll take a late toilet break.
Oh.
Right. So as you all step into the front of the cave, Drago and Bob can hear murmurings coming from within, the humanesque voices.
Oh!
It might be enemies.
What are you talking about? You can't hear anything.
Well, I can hear you.
Ooh.
Ain't gonna be anything. Yeah,
Funny.
right. Have a look down there. Have a look. Down there, get down there. You heard it, didn't you? Did you hear it, Drago? As all your ears break up.
I heard something. Yes, definitely. I could hear it too.
The Draken walking very slowly at the back of your little marching order.
What did it sound like?
The murmurings, as in, you know, when you walk into a bar and you can hear people go,
Yeah.
murmurings.
Right.
Humanesque murmurings. You could
Who goes there? I say, who goes there?
and echoing through this cold, dark, windy tunnel, just Bob's voice reverberating off of the walls, and all you get back is, "Who goes there?"
What, as an obvious echo?
No.
Oh.
Then I would have gone, "Who goes there?" Like that.
I be Bob.
Who's Bob?
Oh, sorry.
Me.
I will walk in and cast light on my staff. I'm not.
So about 80 feet in front of you, you can see that there's a fire's light sort of glowing.
Oh, go on then, Drago. Get you and your dad in there, and have a look and see what it is.
Draken's still moving very slowly, very gingery. Still holding shield in hand, but his other arm across his ribs, holding in pain. With every step he grimaces.
Can I look at Draco? What's his name?
Draken.
All right, I'm eating something up here, Dragon. You just hold still and show us your wound because you obviously hurt, right?
He's sort of looking down to you and he goes, he sort of stands up, puffs his chest out and goes, "I'm not wounded."
Well, I mean, you obviously are, so get on your knees, mate, and I'll sort you out.
Come, small man. There are more important things to worry about than my well-being. Quiz, we must keep pushing forward.
Do I see anything for where I am?
No, you could just see a really big man with a really big arm across his chest like that.
No, because I went inside, remember?
Oh right, you push forward, right? Okay.
Yeah. So he's
So I mean, yeah, you see as fires light, and around the fire you can see maybe a dozen silhouettes around the fire.
and do they sound female-esque?
The smell of rotten flesh starts to fill the air.
I will just be on my guard, like, and just walk slowly towards the silhouettes.
Fair enough. As you approach the women, some faces sort of light up and look up as like, "You're not Darkspawn. It's so good to see that there are people here." And letting out a little tear at the same time.
We came to rescue you. Draken and Drago are outside.
As you look around the circle, you can see that some of the women have started to turn. Their skins have started to grey. Their face has started to drop and warp a little bit. The smell of rotten flesh that you've got. There are piles of rotting darkspawn meat scattered around.
What, as if they're like
Being fed darkspawn meat.
They're being fed darkspawn, turning into
by who though?
darkspawn.
Darkspawn.
There's no darkspawn there, is there?
Well, they're dead. You've just killed
They
them.
killed them, but because they got taken, they were force-fed darkspawn meat, trying to build up their numbers.
All right, they were okay beforehand. Yeah, cool.
Scary.
Yeah, well, this is
You got a healer and that might
one by
help.
one. There was day one. They took everyone. You know that whole. I wasn't going to do that again.
Yeah.
You can do that to the others, not for me.
Some of the women that you look at are still quite fresh, still quite pearly, bright rosy faces, normal color skin, not paled as yet. But all the women are tied, shackled by their ankles, and bolted into the walls. But one voice sort of appears from the back. "At least you say that Draken and Drago are here. Oh, it's so good to see my family again."
So I'm guessing you're Drago's mother. Nice to finally meet
He
you.
is such a beautiful boy. Where is my little Drago?
He's outside with Draken and the other team. I'll try and melt the shackles off from the walls.
Melt.
Yeah.
Using
I will-
there are 12 women. You see 8 fasteners connected to the wall, each one with chains coming off and going to the women.
So look, I'll use up 4 of my. So I'm going to be casting Burning Hands, like and where the joints are. I'm willing to use all my first, so that's 4, my first levels from the first.
Yep.
First 4. How many seconds? I've got 3 seconds.
That's 7, all barring 1.
And I'll waste my breath weapon for the last one.
Fair enough. As you release all the women, 11 of the women, Gretel, moving like grease lightning, still very fresh-faced and full of energy. 11 of the women start making their way out. One woman, her face so grey, so drawn, so taut. She turns, looks at you, almost growls in distaste as she turns and starts chewing on the rotten darkspawn meat.
Well, and we're gonna have to put her down.
When the fuck did you show up?
What was in there? It was just behind you.
He's always been there.
Are we all in the room now, or are we still kind of getting away?
Well, from what I can gather, Drago and Draken have been are still at the front. Bob was sort of there because he was talking to Draken, but he's now left him and gone down to talk to Anna. So wherever Cole and Babatunde were, you passed no comments while walking through the cave.
No, it didn't.
No, we're kind of just doing our own thing somewhere else.
We're helping the women to safety now.
What do you reckon's wrong with her then, Ada?
I think she's was the first one he took. So she had more time to be
Yeah.
corrupted.
Alright. You reckon we should
Unless we
put her down?
no, let's see if Babatunde can actually cure her like he cured me.
Yeah.
That is
I will
that is a shout for Babatunde, who's doing his own thing.
What? Oh, okay. I come.
Cole will join Babatunde.
Okay. Right. What is happening here?
No.
I sound more Russian actually now. I'm taking over Draco's voice.
You adopted-
We're in the
you
dialect.
adopted the trend of
I need to be more Somalian pirate. Right. Okay. I speak
I am the
English.
captain now.
I was about to say.
Okay. Oh dear. Right. Okay. We think.
Not you, go.
Oh, okay.
you know what you done for me when you cured me? Are you able to do it to this woman if we try and not stop her from biting you? Would you be able to try and save her?
I mean, I can only do it once until we go back to bed. I can use it on her, but it would kind of be the only circumstance.
Well, Baba, I got a few tricks up my sleeve, and if you don't mind, I'll give it a go. Might save you a bit of what's in me doodle.
Oh,
And,
okay.
well, yeah, try and save the old magic for later on, and and it is something from Andrasdane. You might even have this yourself, mate. But I mean, being a king, I've probably got a bit more power and a bit more, influence,
And this way, she's going to turn to a darkspawn.
What are you going on about?
I don't know.
Starts munching on Bob's leg.
But I mean,
Yum, yum,
it's
yum,
entirely
yum.
up to you, Babatunde, if you want to have a crack at it, or you want old King Bob to give it a go.
Emphasis on the king.
Am I able to? And this way, until Bob
He
finishes talking.
hasn't finished talking yet.
Exactly. So that's what I'm talking to the DM.
But
So while
please, the king is
Bob's still
speaking.
trying to do a monologue,
That's
can
right.
I find Cure Curse anywhere?
Can you find Cure Curse anywhere? No.
Yeah, because I know it will get done until Bob finishes monologue.
I know.
I like it. As far as I'm aware, the only one that's got Cure Curse is Babatunde, and he can only cast it once in a long rest.
She hasn't.
Well, I've got.
If you get a long rest,
It's a part of Paul's hands, whatever it is. You can.
Oh, good
hands.
old Paul lending you his hands.
I can.
Paul's hands are
Can
amazing.
spend 5 HP to cure a disease.
Yeah.
But this is a curse, isn't it?
Yeah. So far, the only way that you know to recover from Darkspawn poisoning is via cure wounds, because that was how Ander got killed.
Well,
Remove curse.
I say Bubba, didn't they, from wasting a blooming spell slot on a nobody, and we just put her down instead.
That's someone's mother.
Yeah,
We
well,
don't know that.
That's right.
It's
That's
not-
right,
or
Bubba.
daughter,
You got
somebody's
the
cousin.
right idea there, mate.
Their auntie-in-law who knows.
Is that what you want to go bring down to the Grey Wardens?
Could be
You actually
somebody's
wanna-
stepmother. Nobody likes their stepmothers.
Well,
It's
have,
still got to be someone mothers.
have all
before
the other
Spears
women?
left.
Have all the other women left?
Yes, they
All the others
disappeared. You guys
left.
they fucking scattered, mate.
So they just left that. They left her anyway.
Well,
But nobody cares about her.
they were disappearing. They wanted freedom. They've been stuck in this tunnel for 2 days.
We probably should have put him in quarantine because
Yeah, probably right, mate.
Well, you didn't.
But,
I mean, I gave you a brief description of them. You didn't check over any of them. You just let them all go. It's fine.
no, that's going to come back to sting us.
Well, hopefully,
The
other two.
Gretel is currently outside hugging her husband and her son.
There goes mom.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Gretel. Well, I think.
That was
I
her
think
name. I'm saying that right. You know, it's Gretel.
Yeah.
Hooray!
I think Anders' morality is perhaps true in this instance. We can't just turn away a life. At this present time, we have the ability to heal this lady, and I personally think we should do it because no one else is suffering from this plight right now in this instance. So we believe. So
Oh dear. So many decisions. So, okay.
the moral choices are always the hardest.
You always make us feel bad about ourselves, don't you, Carl?
Oh, this is Ander. This is all Ander, King Bob. I'm just a reputable advisor.
Oh, these are changing the subject now. It's Drago, my beautiful Drago. Look how pretty you are. You managed to grow your hair back. You're looking so handsome. Grabbing hold of cheek and giving big squidgy. It is so good to see you. I thought I'd never see you again. It's been such a long time.
Mother, it's good to see you. I'm glad that we could rescue you and the other women. Is there anyone around that we should know about? Anyone that, where are your kidnappers?
The kidnappers, they did horrible Darkspawn things, creatures. Orcish in design, but gray skinned, almost skeletal-like. It's disgusting. They remind me of your grandmother before she died.
grandma before he died.
God rest his soul.
Oh, yes, rest soul.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Well, we must get you back to the village as soon as possible. Yes, I think we have to make haste in case anything comes to find you. We don't want to fight off anything else.
It's, as Draken catches a glimpse of Greta comes out, he comes over. God, Greta, my goddess, you are here. Thank the gods that you are safe. And he sort of comes over and gives her a big hug, both arms, cringes and just rolls over to one side. Ugh. Oh, my poor Draken, you are hurt. Please, we must go address the wound. Just to throw that. I was in the tunnel. What are you doing?
I'm still trying to convince him to go.
And you
Oh,
have
this-
coin or dice? You have coin or dice? Just roll it. I don't know what to do here. You have dice?
What? Do you
Go
know?
and save her or kill her. Just do it.
Yes.
Yes, I like this.
And
Flip a
do you
coin.
have-
No!
You have
Just
D-
save her!
Okay,
There's
Cole.
no 50-50.
Okay, Cole, you have D6 dice. Oh no, the dragon has coin, right? Head she dies, tails she also
Yes,
dies.
I love
Right,
this.
no. Heads,
Right, I'm
heads,
in. Right, taking bets. Right,
You're a
right.
Templar.
heads,
Head she
heads-
dies, tail she loses. Yeah.
I got five.
Well, it's
Five
in all
on
fair,
that.
in all fairness, he's a Templar. This is a Darkspawn. He just wants to kill it. There's no rescuing Darkspawn. He sees this as an abomination. He's well within his right to kill it. So
Yes.
he's
So
head she dies, tail she loses. Yeah.
If she
So
dies, she
head-
dies.
yeah,
I'm actually
Wait,
trying to look at the
tails,
coin
wait.
to find out what it is.
Wait, head she dies and tail
Tail
she
she dies.
loses.
Yeah, that's the phrasing I wanted. So either way,
Head
she
she
dies.
dies and tail she loses.
Let's write that one down as a quote.
I just wanted to make her feel comfortable.
Oh, look, the light.
Looks like a tails.
What the fuck is that coin?
It's
It
too
is,
bright.
it is a Belgian. That, if you can't flipping see it, which you can't, is a head.
Okay,
Ah.
yeah,
Is it?
all right.
So she dies.
Is it?
Head
Yeah, it really
dead.
is. I'll
Cool.
take a picture of it so you can see. It's a woman in a cloak standing next to a tower.
Is that heads?
It's-
I don't know how to determine that.
I don't care either way. So just double hand smite down the middle. Trying
Oh yes.
Babatunde. Ah.
That's right, Bubba. You're doing the right thing. Doing the Lord's work.
This is a Belgian coin, a Belgian collector's coin. In fact,
What is it?
wherever the fuck one of them is. Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. All right, so we killed her then. Okay. Fair enough. Is there
Well,
anything on a person that we could perhaps bring back
Oh,
to
no.
family?
Oh, so now we're stealing. Good.
Well, I just
What
want
did
to
she
let.
have?
In answer to that question, no. It's
Okay.
just her and rags.
That's a very pretty coin, by the way. That's cool.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah, I can't even remember where it came from. I mean, I went to Belgium freaking years ago, but I don't
It's like
think
a rogue.
I don't think it's a spendable coin.
No, it's cool though. Right. So she got nothing to identify her by, so we'll have to go off. We'll have to go off what the other ladies that fled knew about, and so someone can find out that we put her to rest because she was beyond rescuing, too infected. That's what we'll tell them anyway.
Yes, okay.
So yeah, having a quick look around with the firelight in this cave, other than the darkspawn rotting flesh, and various blood splatters from where the women have tried to cut through their own legs,
Oh.
to break the chains. Yeah, nothing down there.
Oh, I feel bad for suggesting it now.
You made your bed, you lay in it.
Says the son of a cleric.
Nice.
Whose
All
brother,
right.
whose
That's
sister
good.
is a paladin, brother's a cleric.
All the way around, sister's cleric,
Ah,
brother's paladin. So was my dad.
There you go.
Runs in the family.
Except
So,
I'm the black sheep.
After killing her, what do? You just leave the body in the cave? Just fuck off.
I just walk off. As soon as he swings that sword, I walk away.
Yes.
I'd like to bury her, but we don't really have time. So
No, can we dump her over Biff? At least, because doesn't meat, if people eat it, turn to bad things. So if we get rid of meat, then there are no more bad things.
Well, I don't know if you've had a look around there, Bubba, but there's a sort of dead darkspawn everywhere. So
Okay, all right. We did it.
just mix in with the background.
Okay, we head back up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, he's done it.
we could collapse the entrance if we wanted to be extra secure, but I use all my explosives, so
Well, Drago can probably help us out there.
So as you walk out of the cave and sort of break through the tree line, and you
Is
sort
there
of,
any more people that are infected?
they're gone. They
Are they all No one else is there.
We took so long deciding, they've all left.
Yeah, pretty much. All you've got in front of you is Draken, Drago, and Gressel.
Drago! You collapse the old cave in front of us, there's a lot of Darkspawn in there that probably come out and like try and eat your brains in the middle of the night. So I reckon you should get your old ammo on the go, start knocking the walls in, and then like eventually, the ceiling might come in and collapse the whole thing, but you never know. I mean, it depends how long it's been there, really. It's been there for a while, especially if they've got structural support in place.
I cast magic missile at level 5.
He said before you could do anything, and before Bob stops to take a breath, you see Gretel sort of stand there, moving her hands around a little bit, just like cracking her knuckles, just moving her hands a little bit, creating this huge orb of lightning, and she just releases it and throws it towards the top of the cave.
So what? Give me back. Should I put back?
But, well, you get ready for magic missile, but you're too late.
I don't know what Bob said, but Mother, that was a very good idea. I was going to think of smashing the cave myself.
I think I did. What is it? I think I heard him say something about cave in, so I would. Yes, I would cave in.
Well done. There's the one.
It's Draken. Where is your spear? You're not carrying. You generally use as walking stick.
Oh, did he leave it in there?
No, it sadly fell into the sea with the brood mother.
So all the tree end sticks are gone.
Yeah.
Barring the pipe. So you've still got your magic pipe.
Yeah.
But leaning on Gretel's shoulder, Draken and Gretel start to make their way up the path and back to the caverns leading back to the Kashgar.
Cool. I hate to spoil the reunion, but Mrs. Gretel, one of the people in the cave, was turning bad. Would you be so kind as to let us inspect you? Because we don't know if you've also been turned bad or not.
So yeah, Gretel was the only one that I described as still fresh, very, very rosy cheeks.
Okay, that's fine. Inspection over.
Full cavity search.
Yes, you have good figure for old lady.
It concerns me you said the only.
The what? What did he say?
The only person that he described as fresh.
In truth, it was the only person that I described as
that concerns me.
You have to burn the village to the ground.
Yes. Yes, we have hit list now.
Or we got asked Greta, can she get all the females?
No, there's no other option.
Exterminate the village. Jesus. Drago's home village.
It just makes sense, Amber. Stop arguing. Listen to the man.
I mean,
That's right.
Even just to give you a description of the women that left it, every single one of them was a 6-foot Glamazon. None of them were small, weak, and feeble. They were all huge warrior type.
Glamazon.
Yeah, that is a pure description of all of them.
I like it actually. It's kind of cool.
Amazon. I've never
It's big
heard
glam
of
hair, but with an Amazonian figure.
Mm.
Nice. I like it. Like very 80s rock.
Such a feeble man.
Well, you are 160 something. So yeah, as you get to the cavern, Drago, you still start to notice that Draken is even with the healing that he's received, his His groans are getting louder. His steps are getting more shuffly. It's almost like he's aged 10 years in the last hour.
Father, with your permission, I think we may need to discuss this with the rest of the company and just explain the situation.
And quite loudly, still walking in the cavern underneath. I am not in need of any help. You know us. Strong by heart and stubborn by nature.
Yes, but this is different from the glory of death on the battlefield. This is something much worse. I think if there is a chance to protect you, then we should try.
You think that somebody in your crew, your group, your people, your gang, your posse, this is what the young people say. You believe that any of these people have the wherewithal to save me?
Well, we have done something similar before, and I think that we may be able to do this for you as well. So if we explain what has happened, then perhaps we may get a second chance.
It's fine. When we get back, you can tell them, see if any of them have this trait. It's not very often I will lay down for anybody, but if you believe, then I believe you.
I would not ask you to do this, but again, this is not the glory of a fight. This is not, this is something that we can avoid, and it's not a weakness to ask for help in this occasion. So I think, yes, as soon as we get back, if you think you can make it, then yes, I think someone here may be able to help.
Very well. So as you take a few more minutes, a couple of 100 meters, stepping back into the cattle fields, Draken's still shuffling. Now, not like the strong man that stood up in front of you in the tavern, almost like he's a weak and feeble old man, even worse than Bob.
Oh shit, is that bad?
As you reach the village, and he steps into the tavern, almost bursting in the door, and the first words that come out of his mouth is, "Barkeep, bring on the ale." And as he sits down, putting his shield on the floor and clutching his side, just sitting on a stool, just head resting over, breathing very laboured.
How you feel, mate? But didn't they? I reckon you should try that thing you were going to do on that woman that you executed, and do it on old Drago's dad.
Okay, we kill him too. Yes. Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
Flip the coin.
Where is the coin?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. What is wrong with you, my friend? How are you feeling? What?
I'll let Drago do the talking.
Drago, what's up with him?
Well, you see, we did not want to alert or worry any of you, but it seems that in the previous battle my father was in before we came here, he may have got little... Well, why don't you show them, Father?
You wouldn't show me.
And he sort of lifts up the corner of his armor, and you can see that the black veins are now stretching almost across his entire torso and up his ribcage.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The village healers have managed to keep it at bay for a couple of days, but the fight is almost over for me.
Okay. So we kill him now. No. I
That
That
kid,
would
I
be
kid.
fair.
I have joke with you, Draken. You good lad. Okay. Right.
Why should Draken's life be more valuable than the lady in the cave? I don't quite understand that.
Because we live in a patriarchal society, unfortunately.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, Babatunde. I do credit that.
No. Okay. Okay. So, Draken, my friend, I may be able to help you out here, but I need you to. I don't know actually. I just need you to tell me that you want my help. First of all, I need you to tell me that you need this help, and with your honesty, I can help you.
If you have got something that can restore me to strong in body as well as strong in mind, then I wish for your help, please.
Okay. So I start to kind of lift all items and pieces of clothing away from this cut, and where all these black veins are spawning from. I place my hand ever so carefully in the center of this cut, and from that I cast the old remove curse. Kind of an energy can be felt coming from my hand into his, and spawning from the cut outwards up along the vein lines, and is it successful?
So yeah, almost as Babatunde's hand caressing the huge chest of Draken, you can see that the veins start to retract, bringing the wound back together. The wound itself still remains because it's still a cut that will require normal healing, but all the dark and blackened area around it seems to dissipated.
How are you feeling now, Draken?
Almost sitting bolt upright, just kind of goes, hey bartender, where is my ale? You're a good man for a horny person.
Oh yeah, I have horns. I was confused then. Right.
He's home. He's one.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Wait a minute. No problem, sir.
Wait, what race is Babatunde?
It's
a
a
tiefling.
tiefling.
Tiefling, right? Okay, yeah.
So horns of the tail.
Gotcha.
He's-
See it now.
I've got a tail,
precise, to be more precise, he's a rigged tiefling.
A rigged tiefling.
Red.
Red. Right. Okay, cool.
Rigged. He's got
Yeah,
search
that's what-
destruct
It's gonna
button,
follow any second.
which he's not in control of.
Awesome.
Turning to Drago, putting his big hand on his shoulder. My son, perhaps you have got delayed time before you must sit in the chieftain chair, eh?
Well, I feel it's not my time yet, yes. And, I have a lot to learn from you, Father. So, yes, you can sit on that chair for a little bit longer at least.
The chair will suit you, my son. Trust me, it will be good fit when you are ready.
Well, until then,
Oh, go.
let's get drunk.
Oh, look at my two boys getting on this very nice, two cheeky pinch.
Too cheeky.
Yes, I will get what remaining women we have. We'll get meat on fires and cook and eat. Does this sound good for you peoples? Not vegetarian, no?
No vegetarians here.
When you make sure you get him sausages.
You do the no, see, the little one with the boat head looks like he likes carrots.
No.
He might need them. He's
Yes,
keen
but
at
he
'em.
like nuts. He's like little squirrel.
Mrs. Draken, have we identified any of the other women yet?
I like it.
That any of the other women that were released from the cave that you were imprisoned in? Have you noticed any of them around? Just want to make sure they're doing all right.
Yes, unfortunately, only one lady, one pretty, Miss Hazel. This was her name? Yes. Hazel was the only one that was showing the woundings of turning to Darkspawn, but I don't think she left the cave, no?
All right, so
Mhm.
everyone else was absolutely fine.
To my eyes, yes. I mean, did you not check them over before you released them?
No, we just let him go.
Well, this is not great, but you know, at least I'm free. I'm here. I'm able to. I will report back to you if I spot anything from the ladies while we cook. Maybe
Okay, okay, that seems fair.
seems very silly to let people out without checking them, but I will. I will let it bye for now.
Well, I'm not being funny though. You're talking like a bleeding expert.
Well, I was sitting in there for 2 days. I watched the women change.
Well, you should have said something then.
Let's not try to pick a fight with Dragos' mother.
Yes, point
I
well.
mean, this woman stands like 3.5 foot taller than Bob.
I do what I want, Ada.
It's your funeral.
Man, I should have killed Bob ages ago.
All right, fine. Well, if we see him, I guess we'll bag him and tag him.
Oh well, if you want, I can give you a hand. Gets me away from Bob.
I suppose we got to go round up all those women then. Anyway, I'm going to go round him up and then take him over, not in a sexual way. Do on with that anyway, and you know, make sure they got none of that darkspawn thingy on them, and then if they have, we just get old Bummer Day to give him the job.
After a long rest every time. We can stick him in quarantine though, as long as we can separate them out. We don't want anything spreading.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's a good
Are
idea.
you going to go out and
I'm gonna go out with
Gretel?
Gretel and assist with the cooking.
Fair enough.
And-
You see that all the women are already started venturing around. One of the women walked straight into the field. As soon as Gretel walked out and shouted, "He's meat for the barbecue," she just walked straight into the field, just went straight over the back of one of the cow's heads, grabbed it by the horn, and just started pulling it along the ground. One-handed. I mean, these are hulking women, just pulling it by the horn, just dragging it along the ground. But yeah, they all start to swarm in. You count 11. Some of them grey-skinned and very drawn faces, but you count 11 women, and they all seem to be behaving normally.
Right, excuse me, ladies, I would like your attention, please. If you just line up, stand there, line up, and it's just routine check. Just make sure you're not darkspawn. All right, it's nothing sexual. It's nothing sexual, right? But you know, if you end up and you got a bit of the old darkspawn stuff on you, then we're gonna have to put you in a box or something. But
Just roll me a perception.
I'll do one as well. But I'm not joining Bob's BS.
I get advantage, I think.
You're still carrying your shield, yes.
Mm, 12.
Okay, what did you roll?
I got a 23.
Ooh.
You know, all these women, although the skin has started to grey, none of them are in anywhere near as bad a condition as he was, particularly. But all of them seem to be behaving normally. They're cutting the meat, they're starting the fires, they're raising the pots. It's all very normal.
Now that you're done, Bob, can I please get on and help him?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on in.
Now that there's no signs of any lingering darkspawn, I think, yeah, we just got to be safe. But that seems fine. That seems fine.
You see that there are still some local healers knocking around, fixing what troops were still left from before. Drago and his dad sort of walk out arm in arm, sort of draped over the shoulder. Draken almost pulling him out and he goes, my son, one day this village will be all yours. You will be ready for it. I know you will. You're turned into a great man. But really, what is this on your head?
Yeah, he's only temporary. Don't worry. He's not going to be
covering up
permanent.
all your nice tattoos. I mean,
I know. It was thrust upon me, and it will be gone soon. Don't worry.
but although this looks very stupid, I must say the belt you carry is beautiful quality.
The what? I didn't catch
Your
that.
your pelt, so the owlbear.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. This is one of many things I have found on my travels with these people, and I think yes, one day I will be ready to take over, but we have more pressing things to take care of until then. You said that men have been sent to help already, yes?
Yes, the encampment. What soldiers we sent to the Denerim encampment have already started to set up, ready for when we arrive. But unfortunately, we ran into difficulties when the Darkspawn came and attacked the surrounding villages.
Mm. Well, we will try and do our best to rid this blight from the world, and your support, it will help. So I think I cannot take over until we have dealt with this problem, but it is good to know that, yeah, I have your support.
Do not worry, my son. I will be joining you in battle again. Now, thanks to your horny friend, I am strong again. And, I trust your mother would not allow me to go to battle without her. Trust me. You know her, right?
Oh, yes. They won't know what hit them when she gets there.
It's be careful of that wooden spoon. It still leaves a mark.
Mm.
That's brilliant. Wooden spoon.
So she got it out, did she?
But yeah, so for the rest of the evening, you eat red meat off the bone, drowned in nomadic ale, home brewed straight off of the fields where all the barley was produced. But yeah, various selections of ales and meads and etc. Living off of the land suits Dragos people well. But you choosing to stay here for a long rest. The time at the minute would be evening.
All right, we press on.
I love the way you always say that.
Oh,
Lance,
yeah,
mate?
that's down to Drago. If he wants to stay a bit more with his family.
Was it birthday, Zane?
If
No, that's next week.
it was down to
Yeah,
your
right.
circumstances, if you want to stay with your family, I wouldn't be a dick about it.
Well, yeah.
So
I don't really care about my family.
Yes, we know.
So you've got approximately 36 miles of walking to get to Denerim, or as the bird flies, 20 miles to get to the encampment.
The encampment being Landsmeet, as we call it.
So the Landsmeet is stop the share again. The Landsmeet is the meeting of the Earls. It's like Parliament.
Yeah. Would the encampment be representing that?
So your encampment, you've got Earl Tegan, Earl Eamon,
Yeah,
Earl Gordon are
Yes.
already on your side. There are 11 Earls in total, but the other 8 live internally in Denerim.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So okay, yeah, cool.
They live in other parts of Ferelden. There is an Earl of Denerim, who you know as Brendan Howe.
That's
Who's been described
right hand man of
Loghain.
Logan, yeah.
Guest played by Brendan Rogers, our good friend.
Yes.
Brendan Howe. That's actually his name in the game. Brendan Howe, the Earl of Denerim, at the minute is Loghain's right hand man.
Cool.
But it will be in the city of Denerim where the lands meet is held, where all the earls will meet and decide Loghain's fate, or decide your fate if you lose the vote.
Mm.
Well, yeah, I agree with Bob. Although I think that Kashkai is vastly underprotected, but yeah, I think we gotta just stay in our lane and do what we gotta do, which is get to Denerim.
So you're going to go straight to Denerim, 36 miles, which is approximately 14 hours of travel, or the 20 miles to get to the encampment.
Oh,
as the bird flies.
Maybe the encampment might be better. Actually, see allies first, then potential enemies later.
Mm.
So I'll go back to the share, get the map up again. No, it's actually working. So yes, so you've got to follow the coast and come around the back to Denerim. So that's 36 miles, which is about 14 hours traveling. The 20 miles from the Kashkai edge to there, you would be able to do in about 8. But it's about 6 p.m. currently.
I think the best idea is stay and then early morning.
Yep, I think so. I vote for that. Stay here tonight, then head encampment tomorrow.
Aye.
All opposed?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think I'm on my own here, so that's fine.
I'll join you there.
It has been good to have you in the village. We can put you up for the night. We have plenty of beds available if you wish to, catch some Z's. I imagine the little one with the bald head snores, so we give him one all to himself.
Who snores? Not me. Oh, don't snore, no.
Here, have another stein of ale. And as he passes you the stein, you sort of hold it, and it's like this big compared to you, so long. Almost like Bob holding a barrel.
What is the damage?
What's the damage of what?
Coinage.
Nice celebration for return of females.
Oh, thank you very much.
But
That's
if,
very, very kind. Single-handedly.
If you wish to make donation, I will never say no. You understand?
Well, what was it going towards?
Raising the army to fight the blight.
Well, I thought you've already sent them off.
Well, some of them.
We
must fix the ones that are not in 100%.
You still training them up, then you still got a training program going on. You got some in the works, in the pipeline, as I say.
Our warriors are trained from babies. Drago knew how to hold hammer by age of 3.
Well, we don't really want babies fighting in the war, but
we've got babies taller than you. I bet one of them give you good fight.
Right. Well, if you think that they're up to it, then I suppose babies can be involved in the war, and I'll give you a donation then.
When Drago was 3 years old, he'll look you in the eye, be able to carry 15-pound hammer.
Right. Well, that's quite good then. Well, we'll get the babies out then, and we can send them up to dinner room. They can be the first wave.
Yes. I don't appreciate your military strategy.
Well, you're trying to say they're more powerful than me.
Just wait for nap time and send them through. They'll kill them all.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If you really want to win wars, send pregnant women in first. If we can fit them in.
Ah, right, you got pregnant women in there, right, okay, right.
It's actually a good point. Hey, Gretel, do we have any pregnant women in army? No. There's no pregnant women in army at the moment.
Right, well, you want to get that as part of training.
The big bosom. No, this is it now. The big bosom woman throws her head out at the tavern and goes, "If somebody wants to make a baby, I am available."
Oh, right.
Doesn't sound like the same lady.
It's fine.
And then take the Figgy-esque that's being produced at last
It's no problem. There you go. He's fine it. If somebody wants to make a baby, I am available. He's got an accent for you.
Well,
Is that
who's the most fertile out of a lot of us, because we need more babies for the front line. So let's get making babies. Then I suppose we got to do our part, and that can be considered a donation.
The only one of the same species.
A sperm donation.
He's Drago. So
Right, Drago.
I'm happy to skip this role play.
No,
Me too.
Oh mate, you've missed so much stuff. So,
Well, I've watched it all on YouTube, unfortunately.
We need more babies for the front line, right? Drago, get your little dodger out and get to work.
From a logical point of view, I think it's essential.
That's right.
Well, first of all, little, what the fuck? Second, I'm a little bit tired tonight, so I think we all just need to be merry and rest, and then we set off tomorrow because there are more important things to do.
Well, we're all tired, mate. You got a war to fight here. You got a war to win, I tell you. And I'm afraid
Which one's my room?
You're just going against the grain.
head off to one of the cottages. There's beds everywhere.
I don't know how quickly dwarf babies pop out, but humans tend to take more than a night. So yes.
That's a good point. And I suppose it probably is not a very good idea. I can't say
really
that.
good depiction of what these women look like, though.
It's amazing.
Well, I can't say that I believe in your training program. You bring the babies on the front line because you can't pump them out.
While Bob's doing all this talking,
on that basis, I'm not going to donate anything.
Okay, slowly but surely, all of the slowly but surely, all of the women and what remaining men dissipate and start heading off into various cottages and sleeping quarters, etc. Before Drago drops off, all the rest of you have fucked off me. Before Drago drops off, his father walks over to him and goes, "I have one more thing for you before you head off in the morning, before I miss you." And off of his right hand, he pulls off a huge gold ring, and in the middle of the gold ring, there is a black, sort of like onyx-like gem. This is for you.
Thank you, Father. Is there anything I should know about the ring?
When it is the right time, the ring will show you what they can do.
Hmm. I will protect it and look after it. Thank you, Father.
And no attunement required.
Nice.
Cool. Cool.
So as you guys now drop down for a long rest, fill yourselves up again. And when we come back, we go into day 30. Oh my God.
Damn.
Ooh, nice.
We're trying to keep track of it all, but yeah, day 30.
Wow.
Tomorrow we head to the camp. Just start stumbling down the village centre after a very successful day and a very heavy night on the ale. And he goes, Grey Wardens, one of them look like baby. Good fights. All I see was hidden there. And just starts singing along to himself. Get in here, you crazy man. Come. Big drop, actually, man.
Dude, I know.
Which one's
No.
a crazy one?
The night drops in.
Oh, a nice set of people.
Excuse me.
Terrifying, but lovely people.
The night drops in. Eerily quiet as you all start to fall asleep and rest for the night. And that's where we'll end it for today.
Cool.
Surprisingly, all the misfits thought that I was going to kill off Drago's parents, but there you go. Shows you how much they know. Thank you very much for making it to the end, and until next time, take care.